Well, we're having a tropical heat wave. It's like 18 degrees and no wind. It feels just gorgeous outside. I'm playing with a little Venturi effect here. You can see how that flame is getting sucked in with the weed burner. You see it's starting to steam back in there. And 3-4 feet in, it's starting to melt the snow off that tin plate. So I'm hoping just let that run for a little bit, because the steel is cut with the torch all the way back, but it's not off. With the sweep arm on top, I couldn't get it off. So I'm hoping just let it run for an hour or so on this side to get heat, because it's sucking that hot air back and then out the very end. And maybe in an hour or so, this side will be thawed out. Then I can come over to this side, and hopefully at some point, the conveyor just goes boom, and it's free from the concrete. What's going on is under the chain, I don't know if I said it in other videos, under the chain is a steel wear pan. And I'm sure water is between that steel pan and the concrete here. And then on top, there's also some feed in the corner froze between the conveyor and the concrete. And so hoping just to get that out. I can see some more steam coming back there, and the snow's melted back. It's getting back there, but I don't know how much heat is getting drove down either, you know. But it's getting back there, and so we'll just give it time and see what it does. All right, so that side's really starting to get steaming, getting some heat down there. So I put the steel, I just set the steel back on this end, and what I did is just took some nuggets and plugged the end. Same thing over here, I just took some dry material and plugged the end. But you can see the moisture wicking up already. So hopefully it's just kind of swirling around under there, get some heat into the unloader and into the concrete itself. You can see the draft coming in, how fast it just gets whipping. And so I covered that up, so I'll do the same thing on that side. Give this side a few minutes more, and then do that side. Give that side 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then I don't know. At some point, I'd like to think that it might start to want to move, maybe, possibly. I don't know if you're gonna see this, but it's loose on this side. Right, so I got it jacked up. Crepes Freddy, you can see how much I got it jacked up. But that sucker, you saw me rock it back there, but it will not come forward. I don't know if this right side has one spot left frozen in it or what. But it's the end of the day. I got to go get the steers a new bale and yeah, take care of animal time. And so we'll pick this up tomorrow, I guess. I'll just leave tension on it overnight. Maybe something will pop. I don't know. The fun part is when you can't differentiate the road from the ditch. There we go. Now we can see some shoulder. So I might have to, one of these days, get the snowblower on and the bucket on and clean up my path out here before I can't, you know, because it drifts in around the bales so bad. If I don't do something, I might not have any luck of getting anything done. Just keep your speed up. But yeah, oh well. At least it's snow and not mud. Yeah, it's starting to get deep by them bales. I'll have to do something next week, that's for sure. There we go. when the bunk was dragging the snow, you know, it's time to clean up your lane a little bit. Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow. When you got to get into snow, walking around, and you're getting stuck, well, I think tomorrow I'm putting the snowblower on, clean this whole area, a couple lanes down here and around the bales and get myself some roads out here. I am just having an absolute spin fest trying to do anything. So yeah, I'll get the snowblower on. Yeah, I remember doing this with a Farmall 450 and with them old bias ply rear tires, you know, and you're moving the same size bale or the same amount of snow, but with a whole lot less tractor. And then we had a Massey 1100, and I can't see my hitch. It dropped into the snow. Yeah, doing the same stuff with that old Massey and that old Farmall. In conditions like this, we would have had the chains on, and we would have had two tractors, and you would have been stuck and cussing and swearing. And now with the 4430, you just drive around, and it's amazing how much snow a guy can go through. But yeah, still, I'm not getting nothing done. When it takes 15 minutes to back down the hill, grab a bale, and come back up the hill. When that takes 15 minutes, yeah, I just wasted my time. Yeah, here's the... Didn't do too bad. So, funny story. You know how I was just saying how much the 44 can go through, and it's pretty amazing, and blah, 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 and getting stuck? Yeah, well, the hay bunk is still on the road. I had to abort mission. I'm trying to come around the back side here, so I'm going around the pasture through their yard, and I'll see if I can't back up to it with my 3-point hitch, lift a little weight with the 3-point and back it onto the road, and see if we can't have some success that way. Yeah. I gotta hurry up. I got a corn growers meeting to get to tonight. Gotta represent. What? All right, put my fence back up. Dad, the neighbor got a skid steer and wanted Dad to try it out, make sure it works good for him for next summer. So you move a little snow with it. But yeah, we'll get everything closed here. I guess tomorrow clean snow. Yeah. Same old. All right. Yeah, that wind. Come on, Zach. Coming out of that north, everything's getting buried in snow. It's February. What are you gonna do? I don't know why they keep talking about ice officers. I've been living in these conditions my whole life and never seen one yet. Come on, Buick. Come on, Buick. Go, baby, go. Woo! The stupid thing's got the traction control so I can floor it, but it won't let me get any wheel speed going. Come on, baby. Yeah, poof. Don't get hung up. We're losing speed. We're losing speed. Ruh-roh, Reggie. Come on, girl. We only got a few hundred feet. Nobody stops the Buick. I will not go that way, where the field goes up and the road disappears. That is where the drifts. The field is several feet higher than the road, and you usually have a wall, 3-4 feet of snow high
coming across the road. And so north and south roads ain't bad because they don't drift so much, but we're still pushing snow at the front bumper. Now it's clean down here. Look at there. You can almost see road. Boy, oh boy. We better move back into some of the snow so we can keep having fun. I better call my uncle, see if I can run the grader one of these days. I think I got the fuel tank full. There goes $1. Oh yeah, so the snowblower's on. Drug it out of the weeds. We haven't used that in, oh cripes, I've had 2 years. It's heavy. I'll tell you what, it's heavy. On this 4430, them front tires are barely touching the ground. We did use it on the 46. 40 with the 1000 PTO. Oh boy. Oh boy. You could eat a pile of snow like nobody's business. But yeah, let's go try it out. Guys, it's not a huge long distance thrower, but it works good. It works good. It can eat a lot of snow. Seems a whole lot more efficient than trying to shovel. Just turn around and go the other way. Going the other way, now you got to almost take a half a pass. Otherwise you'll start to push, because it pushes a pretty good pile on the back side. And so you got to take a half pass, otherwise you end up with a big track over here. But we're in A2, you know, on this thin stuff like this. Go in A2 and let her buck. Find my driveway somewhere here. There we go. Here I just back up and change direction because of the wind. Then just back up to the bales and I really do like this thing. It does. It is kind of fast. Whoa. Let it eat that pile. We'll do another cleanup pass along here. Yeah, just couple quick passes, boom, you got something done. I'll do one more down the middle, and then we'll go down that other side and get them cleaned up. And while I'm backing up, I'll hit in front of them round bales. Yeah, I really like this. This does a good job. Kind of hard to see anymore because my windows are getting dirty for the camera, but you guys get it. You guys, I hope you're having as much fun as I am. Like a kid. It's like a dang kid in the candy store, huh? It's mesmerizing. It's like watching the field chopper. Baby park. Oh, the mighty 4430, you don't even know it. Don't even know it. You ain't stopping. You ain't stopping a 404 turbo. No, sir. Come on, baby, park.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. That's pretty good snow, too. It's not like we're taking 6 inches of snow. I'm going into A2 and just letting her bark. Oh, hope I didn't blow that on the road. This side here is tough because there's so much long grass underneath it. It drags the blower, you know, it stops. Whoop, there's an old bale. A guy got stuck here. I sold some some hay. And a guy got stuck right here and had to abandon ship. And so I think that was where he had to bail out. Yeah, he came in. Funny story. He came in with a little front wheel drive tractor. Well, not a little one, a nice one, a beautiful cattle tractor. It was after we had all that, like 10 inches of rain. And he thought he was going to come out here and get bales. And that's fine if you come grab a bale and drive away. But when you keep going in your same tracks, you bust that sod, now you sunk. And he sunk that little front wheel like quicksand there. And behind the big bale, just to the left, is the top of another bale that he also got stuck over there with. So yeah, hey, in not much time at all. I mean, what, 15 minutes? 15, 20 minutes, we got this sucker opened up. Nice, and then we don't have big piles causing more drifting. And so, yeah, that looks really good. I'm happy. Well, let's go see if we can't clean something up in the farmyard. All right, so I jacked up outside, and you can see the steel, how it's off the ground, all the way to the very end here. So this U-trough, I never was able to find the steel, so I thought the steel disappeared. And Dad said, no, it's a different plate, but there's supposed to be a whole little U-trough of steel here. So by jacking it up, all that's free. So we're going to burn the heck out of this corner and see if we can't get this unloader out today. The sun is shining. We have no way that this can't come out on a sunny day. It's impossible for it to not come out. Guys. Come on, get on them guides. Boom! Let's get this shit. Oh, pardon my French. All right, let's get rid of that block. Let's get rid of this block, and we'll go straight line. Holy hell. That thing fought tooth and nail. I had that thing, oh man. I've been working a lot on, I've only videotaped a few minutes. I've been heating and pounding and cutting and pounding and jacking and heating. Finally, Dad come around and he says, no movement yet. I had this thing, so this plate goes right here. I had that thing way up here. I could get my arms underneath. I had the burner underneath. You guys saw in the other clip. I had that thing way up here. And I'm like, I don't know. It just ain't moving. And I grabbed the motor and I rocked it. And all of a sudden, kaboom! And it moved an inch. I'm like, we got her, baby. We got her. The only thing I need to watch for is that snowdrift. You'll hear a crick crackle, and then a chunk of ice comes falling. Cute story when downtown Minneapolis, the winter of '05, when I was doing the skyscraper work, we had chunks of ice coming from 100 to 150 feet that were the size of that grain vac. We blocked off, I think it was 6th Street. We blocked it off with cones, and them chunks of ice would come off the side of them towers. They'd hit that asphalt and just go boom. It was freaking awesome. It was awesome. Yeah, we were so close. Now just a little bit of
back and forth, and it's just a chunk of steel. If it falls, it's just a chunk of steel. Easy. Easy. Level her out. Lower her down a little bit. I don't know where we can put it for the winter. Might just set it up in here for right now, I guess. Next spring or summer, that auger's coming down. I'm putting the better auger up, so I don't have to get in here till next spring. And if I do have to get in, I can just scoop it up, I guess, and take it out of here. But nice, feels good. Feels good. So to Dan Fike, who's been harassing me on this project, I finally have conquered. Yeah, it's no big deal, but it sure does feel good to win.
When I tried torching this plate, the sweep arm was on top of it. Remember, the sweep arm was stuck over here. So now I'll just go in there with the torch again. Now I can get the plate nice and clean and cut off any spots I didn't get cut very well the first time.